everyone, how are you doing today? I'm back. I'm doing another stream, and as you can see, this time I have so much to stream. It doesn't fit on my desk. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna work it out as we go along. So this is a continuation of basically it was my birthday recently, and I got a lot of lovely presents. Thank you again. You know who you are. And we're going to be opening them. Let's see what we get. Let's start with Kingambit. And let's put these somewhere. Let's put the other ones. Oh gosh, where is the question? In my lap? It's about the only place it can go. Dearie me. Oh. There are worse problems to have, I can tell you that. Let's see. I'll tuck one there. One behind my second monitor, and then not one on top of the PC that's streaming this because it will probably overheat. Let's have one in my lap. It's going to be nice and awkward, but that's going to be my problem and not yours. So hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty well today. It's been an uneventful day, but it's uneventful. That means things aren't going horribly wrong, so I'm good with that. Fun enough. My usual popping things off to the side shenanigans there. So we have this lovely set of promo cards. One's Black Star. Since they're all promo cards, let's pop them in a sleeve. Some Sheba glitter there. She gets everywhere. Here's a good look at it. Oh, look at that. That is nice. Very nice indeed. Ooh. Here's the, is it Bisharp or Bisharp? What do you guys say? Is my focus working? Yes, my focus is working. It wouldn't be unusual for me if my focus was to suddenly stop auto-focusing. You know my tech. Everything works, you go to use it the next time and everything's broken and you have to twiddle some more knobs to make it work again. Just my luck. But everything's fine so far. Okay, so in this Kingambit illustration collection, we have 4 packs of Shrouded Fable to get our teeth stuck into. Or maybe not our teeth. Cards don't tend to look too good if you bite them, do they? Let's start with, we've got 3 Pheasandipities. Okay, so let's start with a Pheasandipity. You know, it's something I noticed when watching the footage back when I was preparing for the YouTube upload, that in the last stream, there was a variety of packs that were opened, and there was a Surging Sparks pack, and the Surging Sparks pack did not have a code card in it. Cheeky Surging Sparks. Okay, this first pack of Shrouded Fable. Got Lightning Energy. And axe you. I must axe you a question. A Furfrou. Looks like my light needs a slight adjustment. What was I saying just now? Everything working? Okay, that's bad. Yeah, that looks like a good position. Right, okay. Furfrou. Dartrix. Adjusting things on the fly as usual. Absol. Malamar, Sylveon, Yveltal, Reverse Hollow Sylveon. I do like the Reverse Hollow design on Shrouded Fable because it's these sort of Pokeball hexagons, is it? It looks nice regardless. A Reverse Hollow Kyurem. And behind Kyurem, we have a Haxorus. All we need is a Fracture now. don't we? Then we can get the full line going. Dear me. It wasn't fun turning the number I did, but like I said the last time, better that than the alternative. And in this case, it did mean lots of lovely collectible children's cards. I'm soothing my inner child a wee bit right now. Okay, pack number 2 of Shrouded Fable. We have a Metal Energy, a Horsey, Fracture, excellent. What was I just saying? Now we've got the full line. A Sneasel, a Varoom, Chorus's Tenacity, Iron Moth. Oh, spoilers, you saw nothing. Yveltal. You saw nothing. Didn't you hear me? Horsey. And Valient EX. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a lovely card behind it. But that's a nice card too. And a Zoroark. Well, that is nice. Let's have another look at it because I like that very much. Very pretty indeed. Well, it's one of my favourite kinds of packs. It's where I get to do 2 pop it inner sleeves. There we go, this is the Zoroark kit. And our extra bonus surprise, Valient EX. It's not the best cut card in the world, but we don't mind too much. We just like opening and collecting here. Of course, if they can be well cut, it's a lovely bonus. But it's not the be-all and end-all. Okay, next up we have, this is Monkey Dory, right? 3rd pack of Shrouded Fable in this Kingambit illustration collection. That's why I called the stream what I called it, is because what else am I going to call it? It's a collection of collections, so it's the collection. Okay, we have a Water Energy, a Toxicroak, an Eevee. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Some lovely card art there. A Varoom. Hello again, Varoom. A Zubat. A Binding Mochi. I've already got 1 or 2 of these. A Malamar. Hello again, Malamar. Weavile. Meowth, reverse holo. Axew, reverse holo. Behind Axew is another Zoroark. Oh my, so I've got a lovely surprise bonus with that Valient EX. But I also have an Attack of the Twins, as I often do on these streams. It's all good. The cards for the trade box. Okay, so now we have the 4th and final pack from the Kingambit illustration collection. We have a Lightning Energy, another Eevee with that beautiful design, a Varoom, another Zubat. Yep, this is a small set, can you tell? A Houndour, Yveltal, Chorus's Tenacity. I'm suspecting the jukebox is going to get quite full after this. Oh, spoilers. Genesect, Vital A spec. Shiny. In the first reverse holo slot. Decidueye. In the second. Behind Decidueye, we have a Dusknoir. What is it? What is it with my streams? I'm pulling Dusknoirs. I wonder what the counter is by now. 5, 6? Either way, it feels like a lot. Okay, let's do a quick summary of this set. We got the Dusknoir, a Zoroark, a Serendipity EX, very nice. Another Zoroark, a Haxorus, the Bornerd promo, the Bucksharp Prono or Bisharp, and that lovely Kingambit. Very prettyful indeed. Okay. So, what box is next? Let's go for the Palafin box because it was in my lap and getting very uncomfy just like sitting there. What I'm going to do about all these piles of cards I'm going to create, I'm not entirely sure yet. We're going to figure it out as we go. Hopefully, this box, and it doesn't. I was going to say hopefully it opens as nicely as the Kingambit one did. I'm going to be a little bit more fuss. Stop being thrown apart right there. Looks like we've got another card for the collection here. Wow, these cards do not want to come apart, do they? Right. Let's free these little promos first. Plunk. Look at this cute little Finizen with a sort of flashbang, apologies, with a sort of pretty, is that sort of Starfield type hollow design? I don't know what they call that, but it's pretty nonetheless. And if you're like me, it means an extra slot assigned in the binder. There we go. Let's get you out the ways. You know the way. Yep, that's me resurrecting ancient memes. Here we have a lovely Palafin EX promo card. Looking mighty. Ready to whip up a torrent of water. There we go, pop you there. And the final one. Another Palafin. Looking cute, but non-EX kind. There we go. Let's move this bit of rubbish to the side. Clang. So it's time to put this EX card in a binder. Flashbangs, apologies. Fortunately, I have just the binder. Let's get to the next empty slot. It's going to be beside our duplicate Miraidon. There we go. Nice and snug and protected in the binder for giant cards. We have a Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade, and Obsidian Flames. Excellent. I haven't got to open any Obsidian Flames cards, so it's always good to get a pack and get some more cards for the old collection. Let's start with one of the Twilight Masquerades and crack on. Oh, nice clean open. But the rest of them won't be like that with my clumsy hands. Before we go on with this pack, let's just have a quick pause. Does everyone have snacks and a drink? Here's my green tea as usual. Oh, that's much better. Carefully cut back because it is. You've got to steer around my stand at the moment. Okay, here we go. We have a Fighting Energy, a Helioptile, a Corfish, a Grookey, Finizen, looking adorable, swimming amongst the coral, a Lucky Helmet, looks useful, a Mightina, an Iron Bundle, Sunkern in the first reverse holo slot, Clefairy in the second, and behind Clefairy, an Alakazam. Very mystical, getting ready to cause chaos with his Spoons Odoo. Let's pop you in a sleeve. Pop you over there. Gosh, piles of cards. What am I going to do with these piles of cards? They're everywhere. Okay, so now let's go for the second Twilight Masquerade pack, because then I can have half a hope of organising the piles of cards I'm creating here. Onto the front, and here we go. We have a Metal Energy, a Floette, a Bra, looking very contemplative there, Skarmory, another Pokemon I used to pronounce embarrassingly badly as a child, will say no more, Applin, Revavroom, Ogre's Mask, Sunflora, Zapdos in the first reverse holo slot, Probopass in the second, behind Probopass, and Enamorus, the Love-Hate Genie Pokemon. Time to pop it in a sleeve and move on to the next pack, which is going to be, let's end with Obsidian Flames and do this lovely Temporal Forces pack next, featuring, is that Iron Crown? It's hard to remember all the irons. To be fair, there are an awful lot more Pokemon than there were when there used to be. Been there since the beginning. I'm a bit of a Gen 1er. Okay, here we go. Fighting Energy. Girafarig. Roselia. A Cutiefly. Julba. Looking adorable. Adorable. Boxed Order. Screamtail, looking furious. Oh, spoiler. Sableye. Mist Energy in the first reverse holo slot. Chatot in the second. Hiding behind Chatot, we have a Dunsparce. I definitely already have this, but I don't mind getting another one because it's adorable. Let's pop it in a sleeve time. There we go. Over you go. And now, she says, as she buys time, well, she has a little tidy of the piles of cards over there. It's time for the Obsidian Flames pack that came from our lovely Palafin EX collection. I was a very lucky girl on my birthday to receive all these items. I was not expecting nearly this much. Very lucky girl this birthday indeed. Okay, here we go. Obsidian Flames. Will it give us a Charmander or a Charizard? We're about to find out. We have a Lightning Energy, Carvana, Lechonk, Fungus, Nosepass, Toadscruel, Poltergeist, Volcarona, Larvitar in the first reverse holo slot, Brassius in the second, and behind Brassius we have an Ice-Q EX shiny. Look at that. Wow, in the Obsidian Flames pack, we got, I guess, because it's terrestrialized, technically a fire type Ice-Q EX. Look at that. Very nice indeed. Time to pop it in a sleeve. There we go. Let's just summarize the hits we got and promos. In this Palafin EX box, we have this Finizen, Palafin EX, Palafin, Alakazam, Enamorous, the Dunsparce, and Ice-Q EX. Beautiful. Dear me, I've got all these piles of different cards over here. It's bonkers. We also got, in the Shrouded Fable, actually, that ASCAP card. And what I should do while I think of it, keep it nice and safe. Put the ASCAP card in the sleeves there. Okay, so let's get these cards kind of a bit neater. See if we can make the desk a bit less bonkers. Because there are different stacks of cards all over the place here. You can only see a little bit, but trust me, it is a doozy. Yeah, it is a right doozy. Okay, let's tuck those under my second monitor. And let's go for, okay, so what we've got the Iron Valient EX box. We've got the Houndstone EX box. Let's go for Houndstone. Bit of a messy open, but we're getting there. What was there? Precious collectible children's cardboard is all good. They don't pack these things very well, don't they? The outer packaging might get a bit dinged, but the stuff inside is always kept safe. I've not had a damaged card or promo item in one of these yet. Okie dokie, so let's go. And put that off to the side. Turn these guys around, a bit more pleasing to the eye. We've got a Houndstone EX regular size and a Greavard. And the sleeves. They're trapped under a box there. Okay, so here's our lovely promo Greavard. There we go. I think I've got another pack of sleeves up here, eh? Our promo Houndstone EX. Beautiful. Spookily beautiful. And our oversized Houndstone EX. unfortunately, we have just the binder for these. Back to back. Pop it in, here we go. Doesn't that look lovely? And now, this Houndstone EX box has a slightly different mix. In this one we have Paradox Rift, Stellar Crown, Twilight Masquerade, and another Stellar Crown. So let's start with a Stellar Crown, shall we? Yeah, let's. Our cards sliding all over the place. Beautiful. Let's start with this one, with this lovely terrestrialized Cinderace. What's everyone doing for food tonight? I haven't decided yet, so any comments, let me know. Or whatever time it is where you are. Breakfast or lunch. Let me know what you're having. Give me some ideas. Okay, one to the front. Here we go. We've got a water energy. A Bombardier. Sometimes I like to call it Bombardier, just for laughs. I know it's not Bombardier. Rhyhorn. Carnivine. Riolu. Jirachi. Electivire. Veluza. Tofu, very fitting, behind a Veluza. Oh, is that like a secret rare full art? Gosh, I can never remember the terminology, but whatever the terminology, that is nice. Very pretty indeed. Briar. And behind Briar, we have Cradily? You know, I'm not sure. It's another one that I don't think I've ever said out loud. Regardless, that's two to pop it in a sleeve. And I do love it when we have multiple in the same pack that we can pop in the sleeve. There we go. Let's tuck that Cradily in. I'm going to go Cradily, as in cradle. Probably wrong, but I'm going to stick with it. And at least that way I'll be consistent. And there's lovely full art, whatever it's called, Briar. That is going to be a nice one for the binder. Beautiful. Okay, so then let's go with this other Stellar Crown. Featuring, that's HeatleyBros, right? As the badge is kind of named after, sort of. Not same name, but in the spirit of. You know what I mean. You know what I'm driving at. I'm not driving, I'm opening Pokemon cards. And it's a lot of fun. We have a Leaf Energy. Toad School. It's a leaf or grass. It is grass, isn't it? Oh, yes. I opened this recently, didn't I? And I was going to decide on how to say it. Let's go Milcery. I've got a feeling that's wrong, but I'm going to try and stick to it. Marill. Another right one. Crabominable. Riverroom. Lapras. Looking very cute. Another one cutely swimming amongst the coral. Alcremie. Salazzle in the second reverse holo. And behind Salazzle, we have Zeraora. Well, Zeraora, we are going to pop you in a sleeve. Put you up with the others that we can kind of see. And let's go for Twilight Masquerade. The third pack of this Houndstone EX. collection box. What treasures will you contain? We have a Psychic Energy, a Poltergeist, Ducklet, Ninetales, Trevenant, Snorlax. How did they get that picture of me? Morpeko, Carmine, Pinsir in the first reverse holo slot, Frogadier in the second, and behind Frogadier, a Hisuian Arcanine. I believe I got one of those from the Twilight Masquerade ETB I opened recently. But I don't mind getting another. It's a very pretty card. Pop you up there. There we go. And then we'll move on to the final pack of this box. We've got another one to go. It's Paradox Rift. Houndstone EX box is being pretty good to us so far. Okay, on to the front, and here we go. We have a Fighting Energy, a Feebas, Ipom, Galvantula, Mantike, Veluza, Chantal, Garbodor, or Garbodor? Let's go Garbodor. Reverse Holo Ambipom, a Reverse Holo Ipom, same pack, and behind Ipom we have a Steelix Holo. Look at that. Very pretty indeed. Pop you in a sleeve. Have a little tidy before these cards fall off and make an even bigger mess than they're currently making. There we go. Hopefully you won't fall off there. Famous last words. And then let's summarise all our hits from this Houndstone EX box. We have this Grievard promo, a Houndstone EX Black Star promo, a Cradley, that lovely Briar, Zerara, Hisuian Arcanine, and this mighty Steelix. Okay, so you know what that means? They all went by like a flash. It is time for the final collection box. This Iron Valient EX box. Now this one actually arrived a little late. It got slightly delayed by the delivery service. But it's all good. I don't mind. Who minds about getting another present? Certainly wasn't the fault of the purchase. So it's all good. Just bring these lovely pieces of collectible cardboard from their prison. Do excuse me if you can hear the siren in the background there. Get all these lovely promos out. We have an Iron Valiant EX Black Star, an Iron Moth, And a Future Booster Energy Capsule. Looking as pretty as one of those has ever looked. Let's get these normal size cards in sleeves. And then we'll take a proper look at that oversized promo. I can just get this sleeve open properly. There we go. And in you go. Valiant EX. Here they are. And now for the oversized promo. Look at that. It is bonkers. And yes, they do look the same on the back as the regular cards. Just giant and bonkers. But we are prepared for this. We remembered our oversized card holder. Let's pop you in and you'll be next to that lovely Houndstone EX. There we go. Looking mighty pretty. And then let's get it out and see what treasures they are temporarily keeping from us. Okay, we've got 2 Paradox Rift, a Paldea Evolved, and another Obsidian Flame. So let's start with one of the Paradox Rift. Okie dokie. Let's go with this Roaring Moon Paradox Rift first. There we go. Not bad open. Let's see, what do we have? We have, to start, a Fighting Energy, a Heatley, Orion 2, Parasol Lady, Octillery. Oh, it's a Yukamori card. Do love the Yukamoris. A Wug Trio, Technical Machine Blindside, Iron Bundle, a Zubat Reverse Holo. Oh, look at that. These collection boxes are doing us well today. Beach Court. That's 3 golden stars. Is that the highest rarity kind? I don't know, but it's very pretty indeed. I love it with a little flamingo right there. And a Latios. Well, that is that's definitely 2 to pop in the sleeve, eh? Wow. Wow, that is very pretty indeed. We're doing all right on these collection boxes. It's a very lucky set of purchases that were made. Thank you again. You know who you are. There we go. And next up, what shall we do? Let's do the other Paradox Rift so we can kind of stack these cards up and make it a bit less chaotic. I do like a bit of chaos. It's my standard operating procedure. But what I like is organised chaos. Okay, here we go. Paradox Rift Pack number 2. From this Valiant EX collection box, we have a Grass Energy, Surskit, Flamigo, Magby, Porygon. Excellent, we have Porygon and Porygon 2, Earthen Vessel, Medical Energy, and then use a bit of a heal too, that's handy. Steenie, Tinglu in the first reverse holo slot, Counter Catcher in the second, and behind Counter Catcher we have a Galissapod. Wow, that thing looks like it means business, eh? Wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of that dude. Or dudette. There we go. Let's get these cards into a stack. I'm over here, they're on my right now. And our next pack will be Paldea Evolved, featuring Skeledirge, singing a killer song by the looks of it. There we go. Okay, so what do we have? We have a Grass Energy, Misdreavus, Sneasel, Gothita, Marill, Pelipper, Fletchinder. I love the bold colours on this one. Very pretty. Toxicroak, Sprigatito in the first reverse holo slot, Reversal Energy in the second, and hide behind Reversal. Oh, we've got a textured card. We have a textured card, Secret Rare, and it's Chi-Yu EX. Look at that. That is pretty. Look. A lot of blue on that card, my favourite colour. It's very nice indeed. Very happy with that. And we are out of our aqua sleeves, so we have to turn to these navy ones now. I don't mind. As long as it's blue, that's my preference. There we go. Make another stack of cards. There's stacks of cards all over the place. It's all good. And we will finish up with this Obsidian Flames booster. Wow. These selection boxes have all been pretty good for us, haven't they? Pretty good indeed. Okay, so the final pack. Oh, last pack magic, right? Kazam! What am I like? I'm a goofball, that's what. We have a Psychic Energy, a Spwink, Dynamo, Surskit, Darumaka, Toadsquirrel, Solrock, Dugtrio, Smoliv in the first reverse holo slot. Oh wow, okay. A full art Houndour. Is that full art? I can never remember. Regardless, it's pretty. In the second, behind this Houndour, we have a Peter holo. Hello, Peter. How are you doing today? I'm doing alright, actually. I've got a load of pretty Pokemon cards. I'm not sure what the best part of these is, actually. If it's the opening and seeing what you get, or the organising into binders afterwards. I'm torn on that. Very much torn on that one. Okay, so Obsidian Flames. There we go, the pile there. There we go. And then let's summarise what we got from this box. If I can manage to pick them all up without throwing them everywhere, that'd be good. Okay, our summary for this box is Iron Valient EX promo, Iron Moss promo, Future Booster Energy Capsule promo, And from the packs, we got this lovely beach court, looking very pretty. Latios. Golisopod. This beautiful Chi EX. Gita. And this lovely pack, I suppose, of Houndour. Very nice indeed. Well, that was a lot of fun. So thanks again for joining me. I hope to see you next time. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.